We can no longer continue to borrow any money, even 1 shilling, to put into recurrence. All this money has to go into investments.
The National Treasury is now warning of a harsh economic environment in 2023 based on the impact of a global recession.
And we have to bite the bullet as Kenyans.
According to Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro, Treasury is projecting a 6.1 economic growth in 2023 based on an inclusive economic growth. This comes in the backdrop of a looming global recession in advanced economies.
And I believe even as we talk about inflation in the international arena, the inflation we are facing in this country, and especially now in Kenya, is more exacerbated by the drought. It is more inflation driven by scarcity more than availability of or more money in the economy.
Treasury Cabinet Secretary Njuguna Ndongo, while officiating the opening of the public sector hearings for the budget 2023-2024 to 2025-2026, going forward, the government will be seeking to implement austerity measures to reduce the country's budget deficit.
From managers of public resources, who will from time to time be called upon to explain the manner they have implemented government programs. In fact, at the retreat, we were even shown how we'll be reporting to Parliament, especially as technocrats, in terms of how we need to account for what has happened.
The event that majorly focused on the macro outlook, health and education sector poked holes on the challenges that might arise from the changes made in the education sector, mainly touching on the competency-based curriculum.
If you look, for example, at our education sector, we are transforming now into CBC. That comes with its cost. It is an opportunity to Kenyan, but it is a cost in terms of the physicals. We are now hiring over 30,000 teachers. It is an opportunity for many Kenyans, which is a good thing, but also a challenge in terms of the physical.
At the same time, the National Treasury has been warned over its over-reliance on supplementary budget, which could now see new legislations put in place.
What fills our basket? Number one is our direct taxes. And we are proposing in the current financial year's budget to raise around 2.14 trillion shillings. I hope it will go higher. If we are to collect money, and especially those taxes, around the same percentage as our peers within the economies that looks like us, who collect around 25%, we would actually be collecting 3.5 trillion Kenya shillings. We would actually be drawing a budget that is surplus, not deficit.
Treasury has yet again hinted of its intention to convert some of the country's commercial loans into concessional loans. Additionally, state departments have been warned against taking up new projects without the completion of the ongoing projects.
I therefore call upon all stakeholders to scrutinize various budget proposals to ensure that they address their needs. And also, the public, by virtue of being the primary stakeholders and revenue contributors, have the right to know how those revenues that have been collected will be applied.
Linda Koskei, K24 TV.